Hi guys, we will play around with many earning parameters at the same time. So by earning parameters, I mean those parameters that help understand the quality of earnings in FDD. So in this case, in this particular case, if you look into the POS data, the earning parameter includes the number of orders, which can be counted in here, the number of customer, which is be counted in here, the sales, this column, and then the volume, this column, and then the ASP, which is the average selling price. Later we can derive by divide the total of sales over the total volume. Okay, so those are the earning parameters, and we can derive a lot of them. In this case, I only play around with 3 of them. Um, and then I show you how different ways to deal with them. Okay, so the first thing is to produce the earning parameters for categories. So assuming that I want to see the sales and the volume and then the ASP of the market over the years. So how can I do that? So in Outtricks, we have the tool in the transformation menu here. We have the tool called the summarize or the grouping tool. So I can specify the group in this case, which is the market, and then the FY, so the periods, and then I want to sum those guys together to obtain the sales and the volume. So sum of sales and then the volume. Okay, so I have 2 parameters already. Let me run it and then show the numbers to you first before moving to the next step. Okay, so this is the input data. After this, we have the how to read this table. You can read like in FY24, in Thailand, we have the sale of this number, so it's about 50K, 52Ks, and we have the volume of 13Ks. And then as a result, if you want to derive the average selling price, you take this number, divide this number, which is what I'm going to do next. So I go to the preparation, add the formula to down here, and then I will call this one ASP, and then I will divide the sale over the volume, and then change this one to double precision number in order to add and subtract later. If you put in the other type, for example, the string, and later you cannot add, you cannot multiply. Only the double, only the numbers like the double number here or the integer number, big integer number, fixed floating point number, then you can add or subtract. Okay. So in FDD context, I just use the double precision number to store the money for more precision. Okay. Okay. So then after this, if I run the run the workflow, then I have 3 parameters at the same time. Okay, so if from the revenue recognition point of view, I just take this and then this and this, and then I have the revenue by market and FY already. Let me show you quickly how to do it in here. So transformation and then cost table, which is a pivoting table in our trick. Click this one, select the FY on the top, select the sale on here, and sum the sale all together, and then we have the pivot table like this. Okay, so like this. Okay, now if I want to do the uh, volume or the other parameter as well, so how can I do this? So the quick answer is just to copy this one and derive it. Okay, before copying, I want to sort this market a little bit, and then I will sort this one. Okay, so sort this one by market. Okay, so in order to do the similar thing, for example, by volume, I need to connect from here to here, and then I change this one to volume. Okay, volume like this, and then I have 2 views, one view for sale, and then the other view for volume. Okay, so 2 views, two different numbers. If you want to consolidate or combine those two views, you can use the union tool here. So in the join, you take the union down, and then you connect the two of them like that, and then you just combine them all together. Okay. Now you can guess these small numbers. They are the volume, and these are the cell the cell number. But if you want to tag for sure, and then later you can reuse the number, you need the tagging column here. So I add the tagging column in here also. Okay, so I tag the column here, tag, and then I tag this one by the cell. Okay, so the next one I do the same thing. I will add the tag column here, and then I tag this one by volume. Okay, and then done. So if I run the two together, and then it will give me the tagging for the cell in here, and the tagging for volume in here. So later, if you want to um, uh, uh, use the cell only or the volumes only, you can use this one as well. Okay, so that's the first way to do it. You pivot first, and you combine them together with the tagging. Okay, uh, let me try to uh, um, make isolate this one. So I add another union here. Just to split this one out into two parts, and then you can move it away. So I can safely uh, add this one to the box, and then I say uh, sectional pivoting with two parameters. Okay, so this is the first way to do that. I will show you the second way to do that, and then this one you will like it better. So in order to compare like for like, I will branch this one out as well. So I branch this one out into, actually I can show you another tool to branch it out, which is this one, block until done. So this tool also let you branch this out into three. So you can have one in here. The other one I will extend in for now, and then the other one I will extend later. Okay, so this one, okay, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, there are three of them, but they can use the same output. So this is one way to branch your workflow to the different output, different path, and then using this one, a developer, and then block until done. Okay, so this one also give you another thing called the order or the sequential order. So it will execute this part first, done already, and then execute the second part, and then done already, then execute the third part. So so you have it defines the order 1, 2, 3 in this case. Okay, so two purposes of this button, but for this particular case, I just want to branch it out. I want to divide the workflow into three parts. Okay. Now, the second one I want to introduce, which is the trick like this. I will add another part called the value, or uh, the amount, the value. Okay, I put value, and I match this one to the cell column, and then I add the tag here, which is the cell. Okay. Okay, so after I run the workflow, you will see two new columns, but they will be the same better cell. Okay, so let me, okay, before that I need to change this one to double precision first, because otherwise later I cannot add or subtract. This one I keep it a string or text, because I don't need to add to do computation later. Okay, so this, it will look like this. This is before. So you have the three parameters, and then the grouping, and then this one is after. So this value actually match line for line with the cell column. They are the same thing. It's just like you add a new column with the a new name. That's it. And then this is the tagging column, and then this tell you that this value is the cell. Later I will do the same thing with the volume, but for now we just use this one. Okay. So now if you look into this one, you can see those guys, the sale, the value, and this one we don't need anymore. Actually, you can remove it. We only care about 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let me actually do it by the selection column. So I don't need this one. I don't need sale. I don't need volume. I don't need ASP as well. So I don't care. Only care about those two, and I put the tag in front in here. Okay, so let me show you how the result gonna look like if in this case. Okay, so it says that this block is a sale, and then custom, this one is custom market, and then this one is FY. Okay, so if you do the uh, if you do the cost table in this one, it will give you the nice picture like this. So this column will be the FY. The value here is the same. So value will be values at all the time. Okay, so like this. There you go. So if you want to, you can sort this one as well, and then you can uh, sort by tag first, and then sort by customer. Get later. Okay, so that's like this. Okay, so in here you can see the sale block. And later I will add the volume block in here and ASP block in here. But for now, you see everything is nicely done already by market, and then the tag here is actually the measure. Okay, the measure of the. Now, if I add the second block, actually I did a lot of work in here already. But then for the second block, I don't need a lot of work. I only need this one, and then I in here. So the same thing, but then I will, I want to connect from here to here because it look like for light to me. Okay, so here I only need to match this one to the volume, which is the second parameter, and I change this one to vol. Okay, then done. And then I need to merge this one back to the original workflow like this. So I have two of them at the same time. Okay, so if you run the workflow, it will look like this. So the volume is here already, and then the sale is here already, and then they are like for like next to each other. Okay, so that's the. Let me show you the idea behind this. So the idea is like this. In the first one, you have the value and the sale here. In the second block, you will have the value here matched to the volume, and then this tagging is the volume. Okay, so in the next one, I will do the same thing with the ASP, and then you understand the logic. Okay, so I will do the same thing with the ASP like this. Actually, in here you can do the sale divide by the volume, and then you have the ASP as well. But because we have done this ASP already, so it's fine. I just use the ASP, and then I change one to ASP, and then I connect this one back to the original workflow, and I expect to see the three blocks now, and then here we go. ASP, sale, and volume. Okay, so this one, if you want to sort by the sale first and then volume later, and ASP, there is a trick to do that. I can show you the trick in here. So I trick here, number one will be the sale. Number two will be the volume. And then number three will be the ASP. And then we have the three of them in order. Okay, so this is the tricky part of the workflow. There you go. So you have sale and volume and then ASP. Okay, so if you don't like the number so much, there's another trick to just fix the number, remove the number. So you add another adjusted column in here after the sorting. So after sorting, you can remove the numbers. And then I will adjust the tag by this regular expression. So whenever I see the digit in front and then the dash like this, I will replace with the, you can see here already. So it will replace the numbers for me. Okay, so in here, this is before and this is after. So you can see the order is reserved, but then the number is gone already. Okay, so if you want to, you can change this one to like adjust the tag or like tag with the number, anything, and then you have two columns. But in this case, I want the clean view, so that's it for me. Okay, so there you go. So you see here, this is a step in which we have the number 1, number 2, and then number 3. And then after this one, if I go to here, I will have the everything in the same block, and then I just combine them all together. Okay, so there's another trick in here in which I want to put the market all together in the same place, and then three measures for each market. This one I can do the same thing by just duplicate here and then uh, derive the view in here. Okay, so in here I will sort by market first and then the tag or the measure later, and then you can see the second view. Let me show you the second view. So this one, you can see the the block of the section. The first section is the sale, the second section is the volume. But then in this view, you can see the market is here, and then for each market you have 3 parameters. Okay, so this is the it's just like the same way to do it. It just the sorting is different. So there's no different in this case actually. And now I will show you the same from here. I will show you another way to display the parameter, which is line for line display or cyclic display. So instead of using the cell here, I will put the cell in here. And then instead of volume in here, I will put the volume in the next block in here. And then the ASP also the same thing in the block in here. So how can I do it from this view? Okay, so the trick is I combine the let us go back to the before here. I combine the tag here in with the fy, and then I pivot by the tag and the fy. Okay, let me show you how it looks like in Outrix. Okay, so I will need another column called the tag and fy. Okay, so I will combine the tag plus the underscore plus the fy like this. Okay, so after this, if you use the tag fy instead of the fy to pivot, then it will look nicely like this. Let me show you. Okay, so this one, the market I will keep. This one I would, instead of using the fy, I will use the tag fy, and then this one will be the value at the same time and sum, and then done. Okay, so now you can see in the first block here, I have the sale. In the second block, I have the volume. And then the third block, I have the ASP. Okay. Now, if I want to remove the one in front here, there is the similar mechanism to do that. And then this one is done by the developer menu here, and then the dynamic rename. So I want to name the columns. I would rename all the columns except for the first one, except for this one, because this one has no meaning in it. And then I will regex replace this field name with anything start with a digit and then the dash. I will replace with blank. Okay, so after this, and then you will see the nice Okay, so let me check if my regex replace is a digit, and then regex replace current view. Okay, so I need to fix this one, regex current view. Start with a digit. Oh, sorry. It's the underscore, not the dash, the underscore. Okay, so you can see here the cell without the okay, let me show you the before. Okay, so before you can see the 1111 here. After, and then no, everything is nicely done like this. Okay, so this is the second presentation of the same data. So in here you have the sectional representation in which each earning parameter is displayed in one section, but in this one is the cyclic or the block presentation in which each parameter is defined like for like this. Okay, so that's how you present it. Okay, so the third way, I will show you the better way to do it, but this one is the same thing. Maybe I will um, maybe I will block this one, and then so to use the common column for all parameters, a common value and tagging columns for all parameters. So this one is actually I add two common columns here for everybody, so everybody will be the same, and then I just unpivot. So the last one is a similar to concept, but I will use the tool called the transpose or the unpivoting tool. Okay, so in this case, I will keep those two uh, grouping columns, and I will combine 1, 2, 3 here. So I ignore the rest. I only combine 1, 2, 3 parameters in the same place. And then after this, I will have the parameter like the structure like this. So I don't have to use three tagging columns like this. So the transformation is done for me already. So this one is very useful. You have like 10 or 20 parameters at the same time. You don't want to like hurt yourself by just adding one by one until 20 like this. Just use the transpose and then you're done already. So I will give the same naming convention here. The reason will show later. This one I name tag and this one so far. So it will be like for like with the previous workflow in here. So the reason will come after this. Okay, so in here and in here, you can see the same trick. Actually, I want to put the tag on top to make sure that it's live for live with this one. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so so you can see the live for live structure from here to here. Okay, so now because they are live for live already, then I can reuse the same thing. So I just copy the whole thing from here down to here, and then uh, so if you are like a very economic person, you can copy from here and then you connect the two things. But I will try to make it live for live. So for you, so I just copy from here and then I connect one by one to see you to make sure that these guys are live for live. Okay, so when I run after this, I run and then you have this thing, and then you have this. Now you can see here actually there's a little bit problem with this approach because it doesn't sort the block for me. So in here you can see is they are very nicely done. So sale and then vol and then ASP. This one also sort nicely. Sales and volume and then ASP in here. But then this approach doesn't. And why not? Because in here actually I don't provide any order information. in this case already. So there's no way you can sort this one by the order like this one. So I will need to adjust this one a little bit. So I will adjust. I will name this one name adjusted, and then I will adjust like this. If the name equal to the cell, then I will adjust. Then I will adjust to one on cell. Okay. So you can do the same thing with the other one with the else in front. Okay, so the else and the else. Other than that, I will put the XX in here just in case there's something wrong with the data. I will see the XX. Vol ASP 2 and 3, ASP and vol. Okay, so that's how you type the expression. So after this, then you see that actually I run the workflow first, and then I will show you the difference between the two. Okay, so in here you see the tag here is just with no order information, but this one has the order information. So basically I need to use this one instead of this one. Okay, so the thing is I will use this one. So this one I don't use, I will remove it. And this one is the one I want to use, so I tag, I change this one to tag and then put it in front. So after this, and then you can see the structure line for line with this one. Okay, line for line with this one. And then as a result, I expect here to sort by cell volume and then ASP. And as a result, I also expect this one to sort by cell, vol, and ASP. Okay, then we are done. And then this one, I will, again, one more time, I will add this one to the box, and then I name it unpivoting tool to work with many parameter. Okay, so so you can see here, let me zoom it out a little bit to show you the three of them. Okay, so let me put this one in the middle and then show you the three ways to perform the earning parameters in block. So this is the first one. You just do the pivoting first, and then you tag the pivot table, and then you combine them all together. So this is number one. Number two is just you add the two common columns in here, and then you just remove the rest. You only use a common column to pivot the way you want. So this one, and then any way you want. Then number three is you don't need to tag anything at all. You just unpivot the table with with the parameters you want, and then you adjust the name of the parameter in order to provide the sorting information, the sorting number or orders in here, and then you do apply the same thing, apply the same process in here, and then eventually you have the same view. Okay, so hopefully after in the live engagement, you can you know which one to choose from. So if you have a lot of parameter, obviously this one is the first choice, but you have 3 or 4 parameter, maybe this one is not bad. It's not very bad. This one I only do it for show only. You never use this one because this one is very not optimal, and then also the very lengthy because you have to copy the 3 buttons at the same time, so very lengthy. So this one just for show only, to show you that there are 3 ways to do it, but you will never use in your live engagement.